I want to take a couple minutes and just show you how we can use machine data or data that's been mapped by a dozer, excavator, grader, and even a compactor, and bring that data in the business center to create a surface that then can be used for your site verification, volume checks, pretty much you name it. So the way this starts out with is you have to have your assets configured with the proper equipment, such as a grade control system with an S&M 940 to report and map the data out on site. So this is done through a service-based application. Now you can use VisionLink, which is the web-based portal, to actually look at the data. So you can see here that I can look at section views, I can look at cut and fill maps, I can look at coverage, I can even look at compaction of values. So there's a lot of information in VisionLink that I can access. Now once you have that all set and configured, you can also connect that service, that VisionLink service, into your business center software application. So as you can see here, we've done that. We've set up our profiles and have these external services. And what we've done is we've gone out and we've created a machine data overlay. So by reaching out to that machine, we can create an overlay using area, the on-machine data, the machines. We can filter this information depending on how we want to see that data. So what I've done here is I've filtered out the data based on an area, such as this trap that I'm looking at, and I need to determine, are we within tolerance? Are we, how's the progress of the site? What is our volume of this? So we can actually as-built this surface with the machines instead of having a surveyor go out there and check it and map it. So it kind of saves a significant amount of time when you're actually trying to move a lot of material and you're doing a lot of different stuff out on site. So after I've created that machine data overlay and I filtered and looked at the information I want to see, I can then create a surface from it. So what I have here is I just come up simply and say create machine data surface. Now I've already done that because it does take a little time for this to process through. But you can see here I have my trap 10, which is my design surface. I'm going to turn off my scans and you can see that's the design surface there. And if I put my cursor over, you can see my surface elevation should be around 446, 447 based on the design. So if I turn on my overlay surface that I created from my last pass of the machine data overlay, I can turn that on. So I'm going to create that surface. So you can see this is what the surface looks like generated from that machine data. Okay, so you can see they're still moving material out on site. So again, this is kind of a work in progress. So if I put my cursor over here, you can see now as I look, I'm looking at that last pass, I'm at 447, 446. And even visually, I can see that, hey, it looks like we're pretty well right on target. And then from there, because I do have a surface, I can do a lot of other things, such as go into my surfaces. I can do an earthwork report where I can come in and actually look at a stockpile depression. I can look surface to surface, so I can compare those two surfaces. And I can even look at surface to elevation, so I can determine and make sure that this pond was built to the specs needed for the project. So once I'm done with that, again, I can create these reports, I can create these surfaces, and I don't have to send a surveyor out on site to actually collect the data. I can do it remotely from the machine mapping the information, sending it through VisionLink into Business Center. So to learn more about how this all works and operates, contact your local SciTech dealer to get a demo.